Uh-oh, it's the after show of the Turner's Means Universal podcast. Actually, I should have recorded when I first started to walk in. I don't know if I'm going to incorporate that into the sessions. Probably not. I don't know. But before the actual mic, I actually helped this guy write a joke. He was telling me this fucking story, and I was like, oh man, that shit is funny. That shit is funny. I said, is that true? He goes, no. I went, it's fucking true now. I said, dude, you should definitely write that shit down. He said, oh yeah? And, but for the sake of the argument, we're going to switch up such. And I go, he goes, man, thank you for helping me write that. I don't know if you performed it because I was getting hungry. But hopefully he did. Hopefully he did well. That was my first actual joke writing session with somebody. Brief, intermittent, and positive. But the thing about it is I was right before the set. I don't know. This all has to do. I guess this all has to do with comedy. Hold on, let me. So, nah, that's not comedy. That's not comedy. Don't worry. I'll tell that on the other part of the set. Anyway, or on the other Turns Means Universal. So, I told the jokes. There was only like 4 people in the audience. 3, 4. It was something like that. Yeah, it was 3. And it went pretty well, I ain't gonna lie. Regardless of the fact, I freestyled that shit though. I was like, man, I don't know if it's not that I didn't want to try, I just didn't want to use that material that I had. So I was like, all right, cool, let's try this. And it worked. It worked pretty well for the 3 people in there. And I was really happy. Not that I was like never satisfied. We're never satisfied with mediocre. Because I've honestly been on my NPC mode. That's why I had to do some comedy. You know, I haven't created an animation, a skit. I did a skit. Matter of fact, oh wait, I already talked about that. Hold on, let me check my oven. You still get the oven, you still get the cooking in this shit. This is real life. My stomach does not stop for no podcast. Gotta put this food away in my stomach. Yeah. But I think the session went pretty well. I got off stage and this dude said, man, I gotta stop getting that guy high before sessions. Jeez Louise. And then after the show, this guy asked me a serious question. And I was like, oh, dude, that's just a joke, bro. I get that sometimes. Sometimes people be like, one dude came up to me after the show. He was like, God bless you, bro. And I'd be letting my secrets out. And I shouldn't. And I'm going to stop. But this dude seemed genuinely, I told a joke. And he came up to me and said, hey, man, you all right? And I was like, yeah, bro, it's just a joke. He goes, oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad. I was like, oh, shit. But, like, he seemed genuinely concerned about my well-being. If, honestly, I don't know who you should tell your problems. Well, anyway, we're not going to get into that. Anyway, but he said that, he was like, man, I feel bad, bro. I said, dude, it's just a joke, bro. It's just a joke. Just don't tell the audience members. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hang around me long enough, you're going to know certain shit. You're going to learn certain shit about my comedy and about me. I mean, that's just in general, right? What is that, mean to tell people, or whether we consciously tell people or subconsciously tell people. That's what it is. So, with that being stated, he seemed genuinely concerned about my well-being. And I was, oh, yeah. It was a joke, bro. And I'm going to do more comedy tomorrow. That's the game plan right there, to do more comedy. I'm going to be at Natsu, do more comedy there. I get off at a certain time, so I should be able to get there and get a good set, actually. and get a set. And get it. I'm gonna record it. I should have brought my camcorder. I should have brought my camera stand. I should just record it. You don't necessarily need the camera stand, but it was like 2 people. And honestly, it doesn't matter, And I need to stop thinking like that. Oh, it's just 2 people. You give these people your all, regardless. You know what I'm saying? But also something that I did that I think will help my comedy is I told comedy in a blank room. So I went to go to try and do a set, and they were all done. And I said, well, y'all are done. The mic might be off. But, as a person that does comedy, sometimes we tell comedy to other comedians, which is sometimes basically like an empty room to a certain degree. But it's not an empty room, right? So I was like, well, I can do my set. So I went and did like 5 minutes worth of jokes. I think I even recorded that shit, actually. I recorded that shit. I better still have that fucking recording. But yeah, I went and did a set with nobody in the room. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to do a set. So next time that happens, do a 20-minute set. Do a 30-minute set. No, I'm just playing. It's not the fact that I don't want to do a 30-minute set. It's just the fact it's like, well, I can. I should. Do a 30-minute set with nobody in the room. Or you could just do live comedy. That's the thing. You can do live comedy. That might be one of my new moves, is to do some live comedy. Not necessarily in a show, but not necessarily doing a set. Just, I could set up live and then go to a place and do some comedy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily, I need an audience, but like you can do comedy from your phone. You just hit the live button. So if anybody tries to fucking take that, you know where the fuck you got it. I'm gonna tell you something. And this is after show. I think Elon Musk took a quote from mine. Oh no, I already said that shit. I think I said it on my last podcast. But I'll say it again. I've met Eddie Bravo, the jiu-jitsu guy, and he was doing a panel. And he was like, what's your conspiracy theory? So I went up there and I was like, I think robots walk among us right now. I said, I think robots walk among us right now. And then the guy, and then I say, so what's the Pythagorean theorem? And this dude says A squared plus B squared equals C squared. I said, fucking robot, android, fucking right there. Long story short is I said, we're not going to find out that there's robots among us right now. There's robots walking among us right now. Right, I believe so. Robots are walking among us right now. But they're not going to say anything until something fucking happens. And then there'll be laws and shit in place. And I said that, and then I heard Elon Musk say it. So there we go. Him and I are in the same lane. I could kick his ass, though, if he ever stepped in my lane. But he'd probably just hire bodyguards to kick mine. But still, I'm a more dominant life form than Elon Musk. Anyway, more comedy, more content, more creations coming your way. Oh shit, fucked up that part. Dead air, my bad. Rolling up this blunt. Da 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 da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Ooh. Be careful what you speak, because I sang that song a lot in high school, and now I just smoke weed. Careful what you speak. But with that being stated, I'm still going to get high, though. And I'm signing out. I didn't have much to say. These after shows, you know, they might be brief. They might be long, depending on what I got going. But I do enjoy doing the after show and the breakdown of what I was thinking. Whoa, what I was thinking. Yeah, there we go. I was thinking about being homeless when I was telling these jokes. That's where my mind was. And Valentine's Day is coming up. There we go. I didn't talk about that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was thinking about Valentine's Day is coming up. And I was thinking about being homeless. I just incorporated that shit into some random freestyle. And let me tell you something. My random freestyles, they be working the fuck out, bro. I be saying some sporadic ass shit. I be saying some sporadic ass shit. There was this one joke that I forgot. I'm kind of glad I forgot it. I'm going to bring my camera tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Gotta get that one. I'm going to bring my camera tomorrow. I'm going to record and get my new joke out. I got this new joke. I think I've already said it though. To be honest with you, I've already said it. But I said it on Instagram. And this dude was like, leave that for the stage. And then I said, oh, you like that one? He said, yeah. I said, so do you want me to delete this video right now? And then he said, no, I'll just keep it. But yeah, use that material for the stage. I said, oh, bet. So I had already used it though. But I'm going to reuse it. I'm going to record it though. New jokes. Hopefully. No, there's always new jokes. I forgot what I was going to say. Hopefully. But there's always new jokes. But Renegade AM, always going ham. Turns Means Universal podcast after show. Signing out.